So, jumping right into this match due to two matches going on at the same time here. We'll be seeing a double scout comp come out of My Teammates Are Dodging the Question. A bit unusual from what we're used to seeing from them in scrims. Keli will be playing on the Hunter. Gaming Sword will be picking up the Prophet. This will be his first actual match with his team. Airstrikes are in already from the Bananas here. One abduct will connect on an infected scout there. Shockwave landing on the Hunter as well as a charge connects with the second scout there. Deadvard already dead after having been dragged away. Sandy falling to Iron Wing as well. Prophet and Hunter, last one left alive. Keli trying to get spacing here now. Prophet unfortunately kiting out of Keli's line of sight there. Is able to pick up the kill on the Tyrant, but Keli gets dragged away into the two remaining Vampires, trying to get one return kill but will not succeed, and that fight will be a 4-for-2 in favor of My Teammates are, sorry, Bananas. We'll be seeing Keli's team setting up in the corner here. Invis is in already. Bombs on the two scouts up top. They're very clumped together here. Abduct will connect on one of them. Hex shot trying to help out. Will not connect. Second Abduct does not connect there. Scout is dropped onto the boxes up there as Keli falls inside the corner. Nice kiting there by the Scout and Prophet to take out that Deceiver, but Deadvard now being the last one left and will fall to the three remaining Vampires, and that'll be a 4-for-1, I believe, in favor of Bananas.Jpeg. Deceiver is Invis, has been spotted by Keli though, is taking some chip damage, has bullet holes in him. Keli getting picked up by the Sentinel there though. Iron Wing, very low HP in the corner here. Scout does not see him around the corner, gets hit with the Infect and a charge. Very unfortunate there. Keli is able to take out Iron Wing, but T-Tail is getting a double kill on Sandy and Keli. Deadvard and Gaming Sword now left alone here. Lurcy taking out Sword there as Deadvard gets dragged away by one of the Sentinels. Puncture will connect, knives will not land, and Deadvard falls very quickly there. That will be a 4-for-1 once again for Bananas.Jpeg. A very strong showing so far on this Vampire half. Deceiver is Invis once again. A fight at Forge will be taking place. A nice bomb there onto the Scout. Forces him to move right into the Deceiver. One Abduct will land on the Prophet there as the second one misses the Scout. Nice shockwave there onto the Scout as well. Sandy will fall very quickly to the Tyrant and Deceiver as Sword gets killed after having been dragged away. Deadvard falling as well. Keli now last one left standing, and that'll be a clean 4-0 wipe for Bananas.Jpeg here. My Teammates Are Dodging the Question have now set up in the corner here. Iron Wing dragging a body. Looks like he will be eating that, so we will be seeing an engage very shortly here. Climbing onto the roof. There is the Invis. They will be going in. Connects onto the Scout. It spreads to three there. Comp swap from one of the Scouts onto a second Hunter. Sandy falling immediately though to James after having been infected there. Puncture landing on the Prophet. Is able to kill the Sentinel, but they will end up trading their Eldritch Guard now being used as well onto Keli. He's the last one left standing, but will get hit by a charge from James there. And that'll be another clean 4-for-1 in favor of Bananas.Jpeg. Just kind of spiraling away with a lead here on this Vampire half. Are seeing a double profit comp swap now with Deadvard on the scout. Keli still the sole hunter. He's currently vastly ahead of his team in damage. Deceiver is in, forcing the scout out of line of sight of his team very quickly there. Nice dodge from the charge there, but the infect will spread to the whole team as Deadvard falls. Larissi getting a double kill, cleaning up Sani as well. And that'll be another clean 4-0 wipe by Bananas.Jpeg once again. My teammates are dodging the question, just unable to dodge very many abilities, it seems like. Always getting caught out of line of sight of each other. Not really working well together. Everyone's just kind of playing their own individual match here. No focus fire coming in on the vampires. Bananas doing a very good job of taking advantage of that. We'll see Keli pushing up the stairs here. Might have been in a deceiver going invis from that spot. James looking to force Keli off the high ground. He will be forced down. Eldritch Guard being used. Shockwave not connecting on the Prophet as Keli gets dragged away. The charge will connect as Larissi has already taken out Deadvard in the back. Gaming Sword will fall to James as well. And that'll be another clean 4-0 wipe. A very dominant performance from Bananas.Jpeg right now. Score being 28-5. It is worth noting that my teammates are dodging the question, have swapped out their one-pointer a few times officially, and also played most of their matches with a sub so far. This team has not really played a lot together as a four-man. Which does feel like it's definitely hurting their coordination a little bit here. Infect will land on the scout, some little covering fire from the hunter there as he gets charged by the tyrant in the back. Hex shots coming in. Sword taking out James, Keli taking out Larissi as Deadward falls to Ironwing. Oh, now we're finally seeing a stronger fight out of my teammates dodging the question. Seems like they might have found their flow here. Keli snagging a heal there as the Sentinel considers challenging it, but thinks better of it. We saw that fight a lot more of what my teammates are dodging the question needed. Able to help each other out when they're getting pushed. Keli helping Deadvard as he gets dove by the Deceiver there, and the two Prophets protecting Keli from the Tyrant and one of the Sentinels. Score is 29-8. Bananas only need one kill. They'll probably just pile on to one human. Regardless of this, Keli taking a very aggressive position. Oh, he's taking the high ground there. That's going to make him difficult to reach unless the Sentinel just drags him away. Ironwing will be coming from the top of stacks. James moving to a more aggressive position. We might be seeing an engage soon. He's looking like he wants to drop onto Keli's head there, but ends up shifting away. Ironwing is invis. The fight has begun. Airstrike is in. Infect will connect onto that Prophet, so will Shockwave and a Puncture, and that'll be a quick burst to take out Sani before any return kills, with a score being 30-8 in favor of Bananas.Jpeg. Barb Tools has been banned for my teammates are dodging the Talons, excuse me, has been banned for my teammates dodging the question on Sentinel due to the underdog ruling. That said, Crucible is still a heavily vampire favored map, most would argue, so it is within the realm of possibility that my teammates are dodging the question can bring around a similar score on this round, depending on how they play. We'll be seeing Keli going onto Reaver instead of playing Sentinel, a 1-1-1-1 comp coming out of my teammates are dodging the question. Keli probably not wanting to play Sentinel without barbed talons. We'll be seeing a stack spawn here from Bananas. Some very aggressive pushing being done by the Alchemist and one of the Hunters. Double Hunter comp coming out of Bananas here with Larissi on Alchemist is something that they have been known to do in scrims on certain maps. Volley is in as the Scout and Hunter are already infected there. Knives flying up into the sky there as the Sentinel drags someone away. Alchemist looking to help out with that. Sentinel forced to run away, but Keli has taken out James already with no return kills for the humans. Is able to pick up another kill on Ironwing there as well. Two vampires now trying to pick up kills on the Hunter and Alchemist. Infect will not spread to the Alchemist, and Sani will take out one of them, but Larissi is able to get the heal off and remain standing. Melee is enough to finish off Keli as well. Larissi still alive, running away here. Gets the firewall out, but Sword will be able to finish him off. Kiting right into the line of sight of a Hunter and a Scout there, though, and takes a full charge shot to the face. Bola missing, but so does the Abduct, as Sword is able to secure a body here and eat it. Haze has been used, but it looks like humans will just be trying to regroup as the vampires let Sword regen to full. Shifting over to Forge here with two Hunters aggressively on the high ground. One of them falling back now. Bomb is in, but right in the line of sight of Hunters, taking some chip damage, and the bomb lands onto the tree there. Unable to do very much. Sani trying to force the Hunter off of the high, is able to do so, and he takes fall damage. A very unfortunate jump landing under the lamppost there. Unable to do any damage with that. That would have probably killed that Hunter on its own. Sword able to pick up that kill regardless on Ironwing. Keli taking out T-Towels in the meantime. Just the Scout and Prophet left. Sentinel trying to draw some attention. Sani able to hit the Infect, but gets hit with a Hex really quickly, but Keli hits the charge attack there on Blue Fever James to secure that kill, and that'll be a clean 4-for-0 wipe, I think, in favor of my teammates are dodging the question. Hunters are already back, though, trying to deny the bodies here. Keli will probably not be regenning to full off of that. Looking for a cheeky charge shot here. Knives deny it, though, and now he's very low for this start of this next fight. Jump is into no man's land there, standing in the middle of all the humans. Sentinel, I believe, has just dragged someone away to statue, but T-Towels will take out Sani after being infected. The infect will be enough to secure the kill on Ironwing, but Deadvard has fallen as well, and that'll be a 2-for-1 in favor of Bananas, with Keli probably still being low HP. Yep, he was not able to get a body. Looks like some chip having been done there onto the Tyrant. Four kills left on the board for Bananas. The vampire half for my teammates dodging the question has definitely been better than their human half, but it is not enough to not only secure this round, but close up the score a little more. Hex shot into no man's land. They're probably looking for the Invis Deceiver. Will not find them. Prophet is uncontested onto the high ground, but Sentinel will miss the Abduct as well. No deaths yet from either side, but humans having all the space in the world right now to just kite. Sentinel getting hit with a Hex at a Bola, and that should just be death for Deadvard. Yes, it will be 2 dead on the vampire side. 2 kills left on the board. Keli still hurting from that previous engage. They would need a miracle at this point to bring this score around. Nothing but 4-0 wipes, but very unlikely that that will happen, particularly with the Reaver at such a low HP. Airstrike is in. It will not connect with anything. Hex shot not having connected with a Deceiver either, forcing Larissi off the high ground. A good Haze will split the Prophet up from the rest of the team. Sani trying to punish that, but T-Towels getting a double kill to secure that match for her team. And a very strong showing from Bananas for this first match. We will be seeing a second Crucible, both teams having chosen Crucible as their map. The only difference will be my teammates are dodging the questions. Will be starting on Vampires this round. Barb Talons is still the ban on Sentinel here. Goal likely being to force Keli off of that Senti, though it doesn't seem to have hampered his gameplay all too much. He has practiced a lot of Reaver lately, and seems to have been working out for him. His team just currently suffering a little bit from a lack of coordination, it seems. They haven't really found their flow yet. Bananas being a team that has scrimmed an extraordinary amount of times. And most of that team had already been playing together in the past tournament as well, with the only new addition being James. So this is a team that definitely knows how to work with one another. Same could be said for my teammates are dodging the question, but they have not scrimmed quite as much as the Bananas. Particularly as a full four-man. Double scout comp coming out of Bananas here, this time with Larissa and James both on scout. Ironwing picking up the Prophet, T-Tails on the Hunter. And another 1-1-1-1 comp coming out of my teammates are dodging the question here. Invis is in from the Deceiver as the airstrike comes in as well. Ironwing having taken up a position on the flower pot there. Mark target onto the Deceiver. Infect will connect on the Hunter regardless as the Haze denies most of that turret AoE, but Prophet and Scout just free casting in the back here. There'll be 2 Vampires dead already. Both Scouts once again left out far to free cast as Ironwing pushes Keli, able to secure that kill as well, making that a 3-for-1 in favor of Bananas. Very interesting positioning here now by the Bananas, having 3 of their players up there next to the tree. Looks like they were just looking for some chip and are now falling back. Airstrike is in. That will not connect. Oh no, it will do damage to the Scout there actually. Mark target is in. Jump looks like it might have done some damage there, but hard to tell. James will take out Sani there for the first kill of this fight. Keli falling and Sword as well, as the Scouts are once again left fairly uncontested, excuse me, with James just raining death into the crowd there. We'll be seeing a shift to Forge. Likely most of the heal stations have been used at the corner here by the Bananas. Score being 7-1 in their favor. Infect is in and will connect onto the Hunter as Sani pushes that Scout, trying to deny him from free casting, but she will fall to T-Tals there. Keli taking out Ironwing in turn. He is marked and has taken knives. Has to shadow step out as Larissa takes out Deadvard. Sword is able to finish off T-Tals there as Keli looks for a kick onto the Scout. Is able to find that kill, but now James and the Prophet there having a lot of space to work with. Will find that kill on Keli as well. Score being 10-4 now in favor of the Bananas. Oh, Deadvard being found by Larissa there, dying before being able to do very much. It looks like my teammates are dodging the question. I've decided to go in anyway. and we'll pretty much all fall for that. Yeah, that'll be a clean 4-0 wipe. Not sure why they decided to go in there after having lost Edvard so early. Might be getting a bit agitated with the situation here. Seeing another rotation from Bananas, having exhausted their heals once again. Moving over to Stacks now. Score being 14-4, 10-point lead. Chip shot will connect onto the Tyrant there. That was a compound blow, so that will be a good amount of damage. Deceiver is invis from the Stacks. Looks like they will not be waiting for the regen. Volley is in, bomb is in, Deceiver is in. But our team is not yet. Switch to double Tyrant. Now the Tyrants are in as well. Kila able to take out Iron Wing quickly there. Infect having spread to the Scouts, it seems. Deadvar taking out T-Tells. Turret has been used a bit preemptively here. Both Scouts left alive, walking down the alleyway here. Tyrant will be charging through to try and find them. Gets hit with a charge shot. Will not connect on the first scout or the second one there. Abduct will land on the second one as knives and mark target are enough to finish off Keli. Jump landing on the scout and both scouts will fall. And that'll be a 4-for-1 now in favor of my teammates are dodging the question. Finally finding their footing a little bit there. Timing on the engage could have been a bit closer still, I think, but Sani was able to get out after hitting the infect without taking too much damage, so it worked out in the end. Once again, though, I think these scouts just being left to free cast a little bit too much. Looking at James's score right now, 7-1, 8,000 damage on the board already. Receiver is in, will get marked there. Not able to connect an infect yet. Looks like they will be waiting out the marked target as this hunter is in trouble now. Two Tyrants, but good use of CC there, hexing one of the Tyrants, bowling the other. Will not be enough to save the hunter as Sani takes out James as well, who has been left all by his lonesome. Iron Wing will fall as well, and just one scout left, and that'll be a clean 4-0 wipe for my teammates, dodging the question, bringing the score a little bit closer together in this match. James looking for that chip onto the rooftop once again. Not look like he will find anything and will decide to move back. We are seeing a comp swap now from the Bananas. 1-4-0 wipe is all it took, and they're back to double Alchemist. Definitely one of their preferred comps on Crucible and Silenced, I think, as well. Siva is in Viz. The initiate will start here. Bomb is in as well. Infect will connect onto the scout. Deceiver trying to fall back there, but will get taken out by James before the rest of the team can quite get in. They are able to pick up a kill on the Alchemist, though. James being... or sorry, you know, that is James. Left in the back to free cast. Once again. Humans just having all the space in the world to work with right now. Airstrike is in. We might see a re-engage from the Sentinel here. He has put himself in a precarious position there. Decides to try and get out instead. Is able to avoid the chip from the charge shot. And once again, we just saw the singular scout being left alone after the Deceiver died. Free casting in the back. Reaver might have taken some chip there from the Prophet, and Alchemist that were pushing up the stairs is forced to shadow step out. A nice airstrike there. That'll be a good bit of damage onto the scout, and gets abducted as well. This is exactly what my teammates are dodging the question need, and they will take out James very quickly there as T-Towels manages to finish off Deadvard there with some AoE damage. Sani is back in on the Prophet, but she is now left alone and will end up falling to Ironwing as well, and that'll be a 4-for-1 in favor of Bananas. Once again, score being 21-15 now. There's a good quick kill on the scout in that fight, but unfortunately it seemed like the rest of the team was not able to deal with the other humans. Ended up losing the 2v2, I believe. Airstrike is in, forcing the Alchemist further into the alley there. Bird will get chipped by a compound shot. Abduct is in, forces the scout to roll, picking up the Alchemist, dropping him from high into the haze. Might not have landed in time to take any tick from that haze, and Sword just being deleted immediately upon landing. Jumping into a volley, light bomb, and a charge shot from a compound bow. That'll be a quick death. Scout and Deceiver being last ones left standing now. Abduct coming in, will connect onto the Scout, dragging him away as the Alchemist chases. Sani very hurt now, looking for a charge attack on Ironwing. Able to get 2 melees in before falling. Second Sentinel is in, coming from Keylight, but he gets hexed out of the air there by Ironwing. Will be forced to retreat. Score being 25-17. The timings of these engages just not really working out. James having swapped to Warba now, possibly to completely shut down the jump and double Sentinel. It is the thing when you have a jump on your team. It has to be timed perfectly. And there he just went in kind of alone. All of the Bananas able to just take a peek at the sky and delete him very quickly. Invis is in. Airstrike will stick to James this time. That's 350 damage done already. Annie is picked up as the hex shot misses. Second Abduct landing as well. Jump coming in on the Alchemist, trying to help James. Is able to kill that Alchemist as James dies to Deadvard as well. The second Abduct has not led to a kill quite yet. Keylight ending up falling to Larissi there. And the Alchemist. And Ironwing, excuse me. Jump will land on Larissi as Ironwing gets dragged away. Shockwave, the very tip of it reaching the Alk as well as Ironwing has now fallen. Deadvard trying to secure this kill on the Alk, but his team is back and they will get the return kill on Deadvard as well. Spawns not having been broken, it seems. Ironwing was able to spawn, but maybe Larissi will not be if they play close enough. No, he is regrouped with his team, and all 4 will be back at Forge now. Score being 27-21 in favor of Bananas. Hex shot hitting an illusion there as the Abduct comes in. Nice infect from Sani. Will spread to 3. James able to fully charge that Warbow in the face of the Sentinel, able to knock him down as Sword falls to the volley. Ironwing takes out Deadvard and Larissi finishes off Sani, and that'll be a clean fight to end the round there with only T-Towels falling on Bananas. Be interesting to see if we see any human comp changes coming out of my teammates are dodging the question. And yes, we will. We will be seeing Sword on the Alchemist instead of Prophet to start. Deadvard as the lone scout, Sani on Prophet, and Keylight as Hunter. We'll see if that makes enough of a difference to be able to maybe secure a win in this round. Otherwise, this will be the final match if Bananas win it. Are seeing some aggressive hunter pushing here, looking for the deceiver. 12 damage being done from the light bombs there. Keli able to do some good chip, forcing the deceiver to go invis early. Bombs are in. They will try to make do with this engage. Deceiver has not used infect yet. Did hit a single melee as Keli gets hit by a shockwave, it looks like there. Prophet getting dragged away. Sentinel juking the hex shot there, able to take out Sani very quickly. Keli trying to help Sword take out that Sentinel. They will succeed in taking him out, but Keli falls to James as T-Towels takes out Sword as well, and that'll be a 4-for-1 in favor of Bananas once again. We'll be seeing my teammates are dodging the question set up in best here. Edvard has swapped to turret, so they will probably have a bleed turret, which is very strong in this corner in particular, if they play around it well. Deceiver is invis from the hut. Keli has taken up the flower pot position there. James looking for a shockwave on the Alchemist, will find it. Abduct will land as well. James taking a bola in the firewall, though that'll be a good amount of damage as the charge connects on the Alch, finishing him off. Bedvard is able to deploy turret, but falls to Iron Wing. Keli going down to Larissi. Sani is able to pick up a return kill on Larissi and James and T-Towels. That'll be a triple for her, staying alive and resecuring this corner for her team. Deceiver is back in, trying to get a kill. Must have been low HP. Is able to connect the infect on the Alchemist, but the Alchemist had respawned, so they will be full HP. And that'll be a free kill for my teammates for dodging the question. They are still at a deficit here, so they are going to need a lot more if they want to win this match, but they're heading in the right direction so far. We're seeing a lot of situations where this human team is playing in 2v2s, it seems like, and just losing them. Might want to be focused a little more either around playing around the AoEs, or instead of fighting the person on you, just CCing them and focusing someone else. Focus fire just being a bit lacking. Do see an attempted infect here on Keli. It will not connect. He is able to juke it. One of the abducts landing on the scout there, not before he is able to deploy the turret. Does manage to find his way back to it. Sani getting the first kill on T-Towels there as Dedvard falls as well to Blue Fever James. Charge comes in, big infect as well as a puncture there, but Keli will remain standing, and another triple for him. Will end up winning that fight for his team by a single point. Unfortunately, this will not necessarily be enough for them to eke out a win. Some Elk chip looking for the Tyrant there. Does not look like much of it will connect. Very close to that Deceiver there. Iron Wing unfazed, will be going invis, does not get hit by it. Airstrike forcing the Scout off of the high ground. Deceiver missing the infect here though. It looks like one of the abducts missed as well, but Dedvard gets dragged away to the high ground once again. Keli taking out Larissi, but Larissi's lingering damage enough to take out Sword. Sani and Keli now left alive. Can they make use of the space they have? Bola comes in as Life Leash connects as well. Hex shot for extended CC there. Sani having to reload, but it will not matter. And a good play by Keli and Sani, excuse me, will secure a 4-for-2 now in favor of my teammates are dodging the question. Both Sentinels atop the same spot. Keli looking for some chip into arena here. Iron Wing will be going invis once again. Bombs are in. Scout is forced to shift here a little bit. Is able to juke the shockwave, but gets abducted once again as James quickly takes out Sani as well. Sword fighting a sentinel in the back will end up falling to Larissi, and Kila is the last one left standing once again. And that'll be a clean 4-0 wipe from the Bananas in response. We did see there once again, my teammates are dodging the question, just not really supporting each other very effectively, I think. Sword was fighting a sentinel alone in the back. If Kila had turned around, might have lived, and they might have been able to face the remaining vampires, but might not have communicated that he needed help. Who knows? Ironwing will be looking to engage from the stacks. He is invis here. Could drop onto both the Hunter and the Prophet. He will do so. That infect connecting. Hex shot will not. Both abducts missing on Deadvard this time, but James and T-Tals picking up a kill already. Sword getting hit with a shockwave there in his own firewall. 3 vamps remaining, 2 humans left. Sword cannot be very healthy. Keli aware of the vamps pushing up there. Nice Alknade from Sword will be enough to take out Larissi, but Keli falls there as well. That'll be a 4 for 2 in favor of Bananas, with 3 kills needed in order to close out this match. Charge shot will not hit its mark there from Deadvart. James taking up the high ground area here, potentially trying to deny Keli from pushing up here. He will challenge it regardless. Is able to use the space there to get some good chip onto the Tyrant. Tyrant now caught in a crossfire, being pushed by the Prophet and the Hunter. He will be forced to charge out, it looks like. Bomb is in though. Bananas could be looking to engage off of this regardless. Keli pushing very aggressively here, forcing the Enrage and hitting the Bola onto Ironwing, denying the infect, but gets hit by the shockwave and dragged away. And that'll be death for Keli there, having overstayed his welcome a little bit, and all that chip now being wasted as James is able to eat a body here. It actually looks like they had a spare body there, both from the Hunter. Bananas looking to quick re-engage. Hunter has respawned. Infect is in though, and Hunter getting dragged away there as Sani gets dragged up top the stairs as well. Will connect the hex shot to keep herself alive a little bit longer, but will not get enough support to be able to live through that. And that'll be a 2 for 0 to end out that round, with Bananas taking this set. That'll be the end of that match. There will be another match, Bananas versus Razor 1911, starting up shortly. New link will be posted for that one once it's available. Thank you again for watching. Stick around for a little while longer and you'll be able to find another match.